My name is Bret. I'm the owner and founder of ClearLake Furniture in Ludlow, Vermont. I started the company about 20 years ago. My goal was to have a large showroom and workshop together so that you could see the furniture being made, you could get an understanding of what really went into custom furniture, but also have a big enough showroom so that you could have an idea of what you wanted to have made. When you go downstairs, the first room that you come into would be the rough mill section, and that's where we take the rough boards. All our boards come in the rough, so they're not flat, they're not sanded by any means. So we have to get them square and flat and true, and then that exposes the grain and the color of the grain. So we can then start to lay out maybe all the boards for the top. You know, you might have one piece of cherry that's very dark, one that's light, so you don't want to put them together. So the process of choosing where each board is going to go in the piece starts. Then we glue it all together and mortise and tenons and dovetails, and you end up with one piece of furniture. The wood all comes from really all over. I'm doing as much as I can to buy local wood. The cherry is primarily Pennsylvania. The maples, the bird's eyes and the curly maples are local. That's one of the big problems, is trying to get the best wood and not have it come from so far away. Well, I got into woodworking primarily, I always tell people, my father was a kitchen cabinet maker, and my dad's amazing. He's a machine. I mean, he can get so much done. He's not super creative. My mom, on the other hand, is very creative. You know, give her a piece of white paper and a pencil and you'll want to buy the paper from her when you're done. I can't do that, but I think I got a little bit of both. You know, I worked in my dad's shop from junior high on, and then went to a school in Boston called the North Bennett Street School, real well known for antique furniture reproduction. Sort of went from there. I like, with furniture, there's a period of time where you just work, you know, and I like to work. And then a time for designing, and it's a lot of fun when a thought becomes a product. But that part's not very hard. It's when it becomes a product that looks great and does the job really well. I think that's also why I like furniture making, because it's art, but it also has to be functional. I found that furniture design comes from both me and the customer. They might tell me that their house is very modern, so then I'll design it, you know, with that in mind. Sometimes though, and I've recently done a piece that was just been dreaming about it, been thinking about it, and go downstairs and make a half-scale model or a quarter-scale model until I like it. And man, that's awesome. When a piece that you got in your head actually turns out, you know, nice and looks awesome, and the first time, usually it doesn't look good, but it's okay, and you go and you change and you tweak and you monkey and you make it, and finally it comes out right. But every once in a while you kind of hit it, and that's a lot of fun. Not too many a year of those kind of things. You know, if I get 2 or 3 of those a year, I'm excited, but you know, the rest are between me and the customer.